First, I want to thank Bill Schock and Unland for everything they did today and to make this possible. I think these are great events and great starts. And if we're done early, I may have Bill's member number and we can go charge up in the pro shop. But thank you all for having us. The neat thing about the position I'm in at last is you've heard a ton of stuff about what may happen, what is going to happen, what we think is going to happen. I'm going to tell you we're here to fix it all for you. We're going to solve all your problems. Every problem that's out there I can handle for you. So with that, I'm going to tell you who we are and what we're about. So the topic here today was prepare for change. And so as I was trying to put some words together, I found this quote, and I thought it was pretty poignant for what we're doing today. And it said, I beg to you, have patience with everything unresolved and try to love the questions themselves as if they were locked books written in a very foreign language. Don't search for answers which can't be given to you now because you might not be able to live them. Live those questions now. Perhaps then someday far in the future, you will, without noticing, live your way into the future. So what we do at Resourcing Edge is we hope to live those questions now. We hope to solve the problems you're dealing with today and be prepared to answer those questions tomorrow. So by tomorrow, you're kind of already there. Your payroll, your benefits, everything is set up already for you in the future. So Resourcing Edge is a PEO. A lot of people may not know what the word PEO means. It stands for Professional Employer Organization. The dirty word that no one likes to say in our business is it's just a payroll company. See, a lot of people know PEOs as payroll companies. So we do payroll, but a lot more. We were founded in 2003 in Dallas, Texas, in a suburb called Rockwall, Texas, by our founder, Ted Crawford. He had been in the insurance business, had been in the PEO business, and wanted to build a program that was customizable to our clients' needs. So we have clients from 2 employees to 2,000 employees. Depending on their needs, we can customize what it is we do to best suit their needs. Last year and a half ago, we were purchased by a surety life insurance company out of Lincoln, Nebraska. That gives us about $4 billion in capital, a collective 130 years of experience, and a real strong opportunity kind of in this marketplace. So what do PEOs do? We are the outsourced HR department for a lot of companies. We professionally employ and bring employees on. We take the best of all services and combine them into one easy relationship. Why brokers have traditionally hated us is because what's been going, the trend in our business is to take their business. We do payroll, we do benefits, but by God, if I have that relationship and I can build on that, well, I can get the commissions off their benefits, and I can get the commissions off their medical, and I can get all this, and I'll give my payroll away free for now. So that's what's happening in the market. Everybody hears of Zenefits, ADP, Paychecks. They're doing it more and more, but they're going out there and taking the relationships, and they're screwing them up. I mean, they're outsourcing it offshore. They become a number to them. What we do is we partner with brokers. We partner with 401k providers. We partner with wellness companies. We partner and bring the best of the best in your relationships all in one and wrap around that for a total solution for the client. What's interesting about PEOs, and this is a good statistic for a lot of business owners out there, 50% of business owners their time is focused on non-revenue generating activities. My dad is an electrician in St. Louis, and he had a small company. Well, he's got to wire houses and do that and go out and build opportunities for his company. He doesn't have time to go through the forms and get the I-9s and worry about how to pay these people. He needs to be out there generating revenue. What we do is all that other stuff, all the paperwork, so the business owner can focus on their business. A lot of companies you find are more successful in a PEO relationship. Franchises, startups, tech companies, lawyers, doctors, insurance agencies are far more successful when they enter into a PEO relationship. Most business owners aren't qualified, don't have time to do all the tax, HR, risk management. We've heard a lot of very powerful speakers that have a lot of qualifications about legal things and HR things and ACA. Well, when you're a business owner and you have to handle all that. You don't have all these great relationships. Well, what we do is combine all this and provide that to our clients. We have over 1,000 clients throughout the country and about 40,000 lives that we represent in some fashion. So we're like Costco. We pay for the expensive lawyers and deliver all those services down to you at a much more affordable and opportunistic price. And again, most companies don't need employees in those HR fields. As you get bigger, they start taking on more and more responsibility. We've talked a lot about laws today and ACA and all that, but in the last couple of years, employment laws have tripled. And I don't advertise it. I'm an attorney too. We love that. That's job security for us. But you guys don't. Employers don't have time for that. They don't even know what they are. They didn't know. They know ADA. They know ACA. They know some of the big ones. But these are all laws that employers have to deal with now before they talk about wiring houses or selling insurance or providing medical services, before we get into the actual business that we wanted to do. So these are what PEOs can help clients manage and take care of. We give them that peace of mind so they don't have to worry about that. So PEOs are a little unique in the law. About 20 years ago, they were known as employee leasing companies. Started in Bradenton, Florida, and the whole idea was to get cheap work comp. Everybody wanted, the hospitality industry and construction industry, as the economy was growing, people needed cheap work comp. And so they went to PEOs. Now, a lot of them are focused on medical insurance, providing more affordable medical insurance options. At Resourcing Edge, we've never been about just one hook. What we've always tried to do is get every hook, and I'll show you a slide that has kind of all the different services that we provide or that PEOs can provide. But it's more about providing all these opportunities with a single point of contact. So under the IRS code, the PEO becomes the employer of record. So what that means is that we have the liability. It cannot be pierced into the owners of the corporation. That liability stays with the PEO. But we handle the payroll. We're liable for employment taxes. We can deliver workers' compensation, HR compliance, expanded benefit options, and mitigate a significant portion of the risk. Now, for the brokers that are out there, when you hear benefits and all that, what you have to know that's different about our option is you can partner with us. If you've got a broker that you love but you hate your payroll company, you don't have to worry about those things being separate or those things being one. We'll work with your brokers. We'll work with your 401k providers, all of that to provide a solution. But we partner with brokers as opposed to a lot in our industry that don't. But we can deliver those products. The business owner, and this is the hardest thing for business owners to get over if they've never heard of a PEO, is do I still tell my employees what to do? Do I still tell Colin he has to show up for a meeting this morning? Absolutely. You're the client is the employer of direction and control. So they tell them what to wear, where to go, what to do, how to do it. They teach them the day-to-day tasks that they need to do their job. They hire and fire. Our lawyers and our team can help them, tell them how not to get in trouble when you hire and fire somebody, but they make the decision, it's time to fire Bob. And then the employer of direction receives the financial benefit. Obviously, you're selling insurance. Unland receives the benefit of that sale, not the PEO. The employee, they see no different. Depending on the relationship they're in, they may see the PEO's name on the paycheck. They may not. They may see an employee handbook that has ADP on it, or Resourcing Edge, or Paychecks, or some other name because there's certain services that PEO delivers. But they see an expanded portfolio. They're going to see standardized practices, procedures, job description, a lot of the services that you would see in a Fortune 500 type company on a small scale. What's interesting about that is, again, it's the only vehicle in the law where the PEO is liable for those payroll taxes, and that can't be shifted back to the employer company. So for employers that are looking for a little peace of mind, how do I pay payroll taxes in Illinois and Missouri? A PEO is one way to help you do that. So the different service models that a lot of PEOs have, some focus on one or the other. We have all four. And what we have tried to do is, for our smaller clients, provide an entire bundled package where we encompass everything for them with great people, with lawyers, with accountants, with HR professionals, SHRM certified individuals that are there to help provide the services, and then have some state-of-the-art technology that we can link in with your wellness software or your insurance agent or your whatever you've got out there. We try to incorporate that to build one solution. So in the bundled, obviously we do payroll. That's what everybody knows of a PEO. Coincidentally, that's pay cards, direct deposits, hard checks. There's still a few people in this world that like that hard check. We do benefits administration. So PEOs can deliver a medical solution. And we have a medical plan that we've built that we offer to our clients, but we also administer over 430 different medical plans. So as clients come in with Blue Cross or Aetna or United or whatever's going to happen tomorrow, then we can help administer that. We can deliver all your normal employee benefits utilizing the services of your broker or in some other or your collection of brokers. HR support. This is where we really differ. Is we have HR support people. We have them in our various offices around the country that go out and help you hire and fire people. You can call them and say, Bob did terrible today at that speech. He's not going to cut it. How do I get rid of him? He's a lawyer. He knows the ins and outs. So we can tell you, well, don't say this, don't do that. Here's kind of a draft, or we can be on site and help them do that. So those are some of the nice services that, again, my dad being the electrician, my dad would have just yelled at him and said, get the hell out of here. So we're there to help them. Time and labor. You've got some pretty neat systems, technology that's GPS enabled that'll link up with your cell phone. So when my boss said, be here at 9 a.m., I can clock in from here. But we also do the old school time clocks. But all that links into one common system. So on your payroll system, you can have time and attendance. You can link up your insurance license, your certification, your CE. All these different pieces can all be linked on one system. Risk management, workers' comp, and EPLI. We offer our clients EPLI cover, employer practices liability. That's something that comes with our PEO package. But we also do the risk management and workers' comp. So if you have a relationship with a P&C, if you're a P&C shop and you've got the comp, bring your comp with you. That may be a better solution. If you're dealing in high-risk county government, cities with police and fire, that may be the better option for them. We have risk management services that can, again, wrap around that and work with them to reduce the severity and frequency of claims, things like that. And then we have an HRIS web portal system. That's kind of a SharePoint drive for clients. We have an insurance enrollment option on there that we can use, load up your medical plan, your benefits, and help you enroll that for the client. As you move down the road here, these are your bigger clients that unbundled, you're buying things. Maybe you don't like this employer, this PEO option. I can't get over this co-employment. So you don't do that. Maybe you just want payroll and one or two other things. So we can do that. We can kind of mix and match what you need. And then there's just payroll. So for the larger companies, they want us for payroll. 2,000. We do a trucking company with 2,000 lives. They're all over the place. So it's a nightmare for somebody to manage payroll in those in all those areas, in all different factions. So that's a client for us. Whereas you go down to the full support, 2 or 3 lives, they want everything. Everything's billed on a per employee per month, very transparent. Our competition loves to hide numbers, move numbers around. If you're after benefits, they hide it over here. If you're after we don't do that. It's one number, and that's it. So that's what we do. Our clients are onboarded it takes about 30 days to get on board with us. We work with our clients and their producers. We keep the producers. We keep all the vendors in the loop. We manage that. It's a pain in the butt to implement with a new system. I wish I could lie to you and say we're the best at implementing. We do a great job, but it's a pain because it's a lot of data you got to get because there's so many different ways to do it. So by partnering with brokers like Unland, we can get all that data from Bill and bother Bill and not the client. But we work with a single point of contact. They'll have that quarterback throughout the entire process. And then they work with them all. And they always have a person to go to and a call, somebody to make. We're all about, our CEO said, you overcomplicate. This is not complicated stuff. And too often we try to complicate matters. So we try to make it very simple and easy on the client. But in the end, with newsletters, with communication, is to let them know that whatever happens with ACA or Trump or whatever it is that may impact their business, that we got a handle on it. And we're looking out for them. And we're going to be there tomorrow. We're going to help them through it, hold their hand, and then provide solutions. Our tagline is sharp people with sharp solutions. We got a lot of good people that are here to help you, your clients, and get them to grow their business, and focus on wiring houses or selling insurance and doing that. That's their passion, not all this other stuff. That's our passion. So let us do that. So I appreciate your time. We've got Colin Kerbo, who came with me from Dallas. Jason Clark in the back heads our St. Louis office. So we're around. I passed out a brochure to y'all that has a lot of information on what we do and the different services we provide. We'd love to talk to you. Like I said kind of at the beginning, we got a lot of changes coming around, and we've got a lot of different solutions. So hopefully we can be an instrument to help you adapt to the changes. So thank you, Bill. Thank you for your time.